Hello everyone, I am Siva Singh. I am your new English teacher. Today I am going to tell you about the topic force. So can somebody tell me about something about force? What is force? So first of all, today we are going to learn about force. Sorry. So what is force? Force is ability to push or pull something. Ability to push or pull, called as force. What is force? Ability to pull or push something is called as force. For example, this is a brick or this is a block. Alright, now if it is lying on the surface, it is static, it is neither moving nor moving, right? It is not moving. So if we want to keep it in motion, what we will do? We will apply force. We will apply force here. Force of, suppose 10 Newton is applied here, then what happens? This block will move in the direction of force. This block will move in the direction of force, right? Why it is moving? Because we have applied force here, and since force is applied, the block is moving forward. In the same way, there is another block. If we apply the force from different direction, suppose in this direction, if the force is applied from this direction, then what happens? Force is applied from this direction, so the motion will be in the direction of force. This is the direction of force, so the motion will be happen in this direction. Suppose the force is of 10 Newton. All right, okay. So what is force? Force is ability to push or pull something is called as force. One example also. Suppose you open the door. This is a door of your home, right? This is your home. So you open the door by pulling it. When you pull it, the door is open. When you go outside, you push it, the door is closed. All right. So one thing is clear. Ability to push or pull something is called as force. Now, what is the formula of force? So force is equal to mass into acceleration. Force equal to mass into acceleration. One question I will ask everybody. What is acceleration? What is acceleration? Let me tell you. First of all, force is equal to mass into acceleration. All right. Now, in simple way, we can write F. Acha, force is a vector quantity. Force is a vector quantity. That is why I am adding an arrow on the top of force. Is equal to mass into acceleration. Here, acceleration is also a vector quantity, but I have not put the arrow on the M. That is, mass is not a vector quantity. One question arrived, what is a vector quantity? What is a vector quantity? Can anybody tell me what is vector quantity? A quantity has magnitude. A quantity has magnitude and plus direction. A quantity has magnitude and direction both is called as vector quantity. Then there is another quantity called as scalar quantity. What is scalar quantity? Scalar quantity is a quantity has only magnitude, which has only magnitude. One question arises, what is magnitude? The magnitude is the quantity. For example, I am writing 10 meter per second. This 10 is called as magnitude. So it is a scalar quantity. If I add a direction in the direction of east, the car is moving with 10 meter per second in the direction of east. Now it has magnitude and direction both. So a quantity has magnitude and direction both, called as vector quantity. A quantity has only magnitude is called as scalar quantity. So force, so in the force, the direction in which we are applying the force, it is moving in the direction of force. So it has a direction also, right? So the force is what? Force is a vector quantity. Force is a vector quantity. Alright? Ability to push or pull something is called as force. Force is a vector quantity. The formula of force is mass into acceleration. If we write SI unit of force, SI unit of force, what is it? See, F is equal to mass into acceleration. What is mass? Mass is kg. What is acceleration? Acceleration is meter per second square. Meter is length, second is time, right? So meter per second square, right? Meter per second square, or simply we can say that what is it? It is, we simply call it Newton. So force is kg meter per second square, or we can simply call it Newton or N. What N indicates? N indicates Newton, because Newton has given the concept of force. That is why we write N on the respect or on the I said Newton. Alright, these things are clear. Force, ability to push or pull something is called as force. Its formula is mass into acceleration. It is a vector quantity because it has a magnitude and direction both. Alright, the SI unit of force is kg meter per second, or simply we call it Newton. Alright, if I have to find its dimension formula, so what will be dimension formula of force? Dimensional formula of force, it's kg meter per second square. Kg means it is m, meter, meter means length, L second, we indicate time in seconds, mlt, okay, m1 l1. Now we can simply write m, or we can write 1 also. T square, if we put the second in top position, the square will be in the -2, right? Then T will be what? -2. So the dimension formula of force is m1 l1 t -2. So dimension formula of the force is m1 l1 and t -2. Now let us see the types of forces. Types of forces. So what are the types of forces that we have, right? See, you must have heard about gravitational force. Force that is implemented because by the earth itself. We are attracted by the gravitational force of the earth. Gravitational force. Else, magnetic force. The force generated by magnets, the attracting or repulsive force generated by magnets. Magnets have two poles, north and south. North and south. If opposite poles are kept together, they will attract each other, and if same poles will be on the same side, then it will repel each other. What will do? It will attract, it will repel. So it is a magnetic force. What else? Magnetic force happens already. Gravitational force. Friction force. Friction force. See, we are walking on the earth because of frictional force. Because when two surfaces come in the contact, then a force is applied that is called as friction force. All right. Also, there we have a centrifugal force, like churning of milk. When we churn the milk, the outward force implied with the help of churner, that is called as centrifugal force. So this is force, what we have learned today. Force, ability to push or pull something, is called as force. The formula of force is mass into acceleration. All right. What is its quantity? Force is a vector quantity because it has magnitude and direction both. The SI unit of force is Newton, or we can say that kg meter per second square. What is the dimensional formula of the force? This force m1 l1 t minus 2. All right. The types of forces: gravitational force, magnetic force, frictional force, and centrifugal force. All right.